a survey around the country on the way population handles themselves and speaks and deals with their friends and interact with their peers.
Hunter,
Yeah.
welcome. This is episode 3 now.
Wow.
Wow.
Three.
So let's point out the obvious, right?
Yeah.
We were wrong.
We
We,
were
we,
wrong.
we were wrong. Half of the United States was wrong. Half of the nation is very butthurt.
Yes.
I'm indifferent. I don't really care either way.
Really?
Yeah, I just feel like tomorrow morning I'm going to take a poop. I'm going to breathe some good old air, and I'm going to go about my business.
Go about it.
But so obviously, we were wrong. Half the nation was wrong. And so my question is, where are we going to go from here? Like, what do you think that we should do? And how do you feel like we should kind of handle this right now?
I think there's actually a lot of truth to what you're saying, and I think there's a lot of things that we should learn from that outlook. Right now, dude, people are people. I mean, this means so much to so many people.
Right.
Is it too much?
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like people get so caught up, right?
Uh-huh.
I think the media has a big part to play on how emotional people get. Like sometimes when I'm watching these debates, it feels like I'm watching like a football highlight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we're all Americans and we all want the same thing, bro. We all want to have sex. We all want to live good.
So glad you started with that.
Yeah,
one first.
yeah, that's first and foremost, right? We all want to have sex.
Amen.
We all want to have sex. We all want good education, clean water. We want a better future for our kids, right? Everything else in terms of left, right, blue, white, whatever the case may be, right? We're eventually going to get there. It's going to take time. But I feel like right now people just don't need to be emotional right now. You know what I'm saying? Leave CVS alone. Leave the Targets alone. You know what I mean? Let's not get carried away here.
When you say emotional, do you mean like offended or just like actually distraught? Like, oh my gosh, my campaign, my campaign didn't work, and like he didn't get elected. And
So case in point, right? We were wrong. Now
Yeah.
we have two ways to go
I
about
cried
saying
for
that.
4 hours, by the way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Tissue box is now empty because it
Was
soaked
it?
up all my tears.
Was it? I'm actually just happy. I'm happy Trump lost, so that way I can hear somebody else's name and somebody else's fault for like everything.
Everything, bro.
So I'm happy that Trump lost because I'm tired of hearing about him. But whatever the case may be, right? We were wrong about the election, right? And there's two ways to kind of go from here, right? I could be butthurt and I could say, wow, I can't believe whatever the case may be, right? The narrative, quote unquote. Or I can just be an adult, move on, live my life the way that, I want to moving forward. And like I said over and over again, man, we are America. Like we are what creates America. Like it's our individual decisions that make a bigger decision as a whole. And I feel like on an everyday basis, the small things that you do will lead to massive change in the long run. Your president isn't America. He's just the guy in charge. Bro.
Amen to that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, amen to that because, America started by us saying, we're not going to follow all these other leaders and all these other
You
people.
want tea? Nah.
No, yeah, we're going to go and do our own thing.
Dump it.
Now guess what's happening? Everyone's saying, oh, no. Basically, Biden is my savior. If he doesn't freaking do it, then
Yeah.
who is? Because Trump's not helping me, and
Yeah.
Trump's not making me money, and Trump's not... And,
Trump ain't
and we're-
responsible for that.
we're-
Biden ain't responsible for
Might
that.
as well turn them into kings.
Yeah.
Might as well just turn...
Yeah.
They rule the
or
world if that's how-
people have turned them into gods.
Maybe...
Because hear me out, right? Somebody
Well,
brought up
honestly,
a really
though,
hold on.
that's-
Somebody
yeah.
brought up a really good point last night. I had a discussion. Very interesting. They said that the issue that they have with a big part of Trump's campaign was the utter amount of worship that this person has. Now, I think it's just because Trump is a troll, right? I think that he has such a charismatic thing about him that he swept the nation, right? But also, this person did have a point, right? It is a little weird when people are like idolizing a person and
Standing
worshiping
on- right.
the ground that
Right.
he's walks on, and that's a blurry line. Like I don't like that line.
It is a lot.
He's your he is there. He's the president of the United States. Yes, but you shouldn't worship.
It's almost worship. And I see what you're saying. I remember one time I was driving down the road.
Like those rallies are bugging in a way.
Dude, those rallies are intense.
Yeah.
But no, I was driving down the road, and I just remember seeing, I come across the hill, and the first thing I see on the top of this mountain is just a flagpole. And the top of it's just the American flag. And right below it is just Trump. It just says Trump.
Yeah. Trump has become synonymous with like hate. Like you might as well like, you know, the two, they're together.
Yeah, if you don't like me, it pisses you off.
Yeah.
It's like the
You're a racist. You are
for
racist.
Whatever reason.
Hunter, you are.
I know. I am racist. Just gonna put it out there. We gotta do it. No, but and I was just thinking, you know, whoa, like imagine if that was you. If that was your America.
That's why I don't want to be.
And then all of a sudden you see Vickers.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be pres though. That's why I would never.
I mean, it's a cool feeling, but like it is a lot. And then there's this one homie who just kind of sits at the. It makes it. It was his daily. I swear his alarm clock went off, and he would do this. He'd get his little golf cart. And he'd stick Trump flags all over his golf cart.
Okay.
And then he would go and park at like this little place, like you would see like just like this highway. And every day he just.
Yeah.
And people just honk at him. And
so what do you think? Where do you see like the country going from here? Like Biden won.
Yeah.
How do you see the next 4 years going? Like if you could sum it up.
That's a good question. Honestly, I'm kind of curious as to know what you would say.
Okay. All right. So me personally, Biden's been around, right? Biden's been around for a long time. Like people forget, like this guy has been around for a long time. Yeah. He's not new. You know, he's good at what he does. He's good at politics, and you know, you got to give him up for that. In terms of change, to be honest, I'm not expecting too much change. I think that the biggest change, and I can't wait to look forward to, is the polarization of the United States. I feel like Biden will heal a lot of the quote unquote racial tension, I guess you could, for lack of better terms.
So you think all the hate that's been coming off of Trump is going to just
disappear? Yeah. It's not going to disappear, but I feel like the people who used Trump's campaign, like the people who attached themselves, their hate onto Trump's campaign, I feel like now that Trump's out, their voices are going to quiet down. And I feel like the nation is going to cool off a little bit.
It's going to be like this feeling of peace.
There is going to be a feeling of peace because let's be honest, Trump, even if he has good points, it's completely overshadowed by the, like, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, but it's just kind of like he brings a certain energy and a lot of people ain't vibing. Dude, they not vibing with that shit.
So, okay. I would agree. I think that it would make sense if they really are so mad about Trump and his policies are terrible and he's this racist. When he's gone, what should happen is everyone should be quiet.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that people I don't think that it will completely go away, but I do foresee just the fact that the media is generally more on the left, right? So I'm looking forward to just a president being able to just do his thing instead of like every single day I gotta hear. Yeah, like Obama was able to breathe. Like Obama was just able to be a president.
Yes.
Now, what that looked like.
Nobody cared.
No, what that looked like was objectively not the greatest. I mean, the sheer amount of drone attacks and, you know, the cages that they talked about. Yeah, that was actually Obama's doing. But neither here nor there. I'm just saying, right?
I can't.
I'm indifferent with Obama. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like when I look at his campaign, I'm kind of indifferent with it. You know what I mean?
So I didn't know how I feel about Obama, but the other day, I broke my arm, and he paid for it. So now I kind of like him.
Oh, interesting point. Like, you don't like, really know what a person's doing something for you until the time comes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so I'm like, you know, he can't be that bad.
He ain't that bad, bro. And to be fair, I thought he was pretty charismatic. I liked his smile.
I liked him. I thought he was funny.
I thought Michelle. I thought Michelle's had the body for sure. She had the body.
She gave off a lot of Oprah vibes.
For sure.
Like she seemed like just like
you get healthcare.
Yeah,
you get healthcare.
She's always showing up at like elementary schools and like giving them free everything, and they were big on the whole free.
Yeah.
Liberals are always.
I felt like with the Obamas, I felt like I was part of a family.
Yeah.
Like Michelle was my aunt, you know what I'm saying?
I could if I ran into her, I just know she would be like super nice to me and like.
For sure. Dude, I feel like Michelle Obama cooks very well. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. I feel like she's got such good shoulder structure that like I feel like when it comes to like whipping
so it's just
stuff.
the body to you. You're just like you gotta.
No, let's be fair. Like it's not just body.
Her
I think she's a
shoulders.
one dude, but she's got.
Like
I
that
mean, I
first
like her
lady
stature.
shoulders,
I
baby.
do like them first lady
Yeah,
shoulders,
you
son.
cook up some sauce for me, dog.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, son. Michelle had the body. Michelle had the body.
We're doing a survey around the country on the way population handles themselves and speaks and deals with their friends and interact with their peers.